Okay guys, so how's she going today? So as you do realize, it's 9 o'clock at night, and I just seen something run. What the hell is that? So the neighbor took off. I was kind of waiting around for the neighbor. And I noticed all the lights are off in the house. So I guess they're leaving for the weekend. Probably, yeah, probably for Thanksgiving. Bullshit, man. So I guess happy Thanksgiving to everyone. This video will be up late, but you know, that's the point. So the point of today's stupid ass video is that my light's running. I had my light running the whole time I was out doing stuff. And stuff. So just to let you guys know that I can't remember if I told you guys in the last video or not. I can't remember shit anymore. So I had ordered the Northern Tools stuff now. I actually decided to get 2 packs of discs since they're only you know, what, $8.99 a pack, and you get what, 10 in a pack. I know that the neighbor sitting over there, he was dumping his cans off quick, I guess. You know, I figured, well, shit, you know, they're cheap and they're getting very, 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 very good reviews. So I'm thinking, you know, 2 of them should be. That's the tires. His tires kind of squeaky on the snow. Also taking his cans up. Interesting. So I figured I might as well get myself 2 packs of them. You know, I mean, you get 10 in a pack, so I'll get 20 discs and stuff. I'm still not going to tell you what air tool I got. You know, for cutoff wheel. I told you, you know, like, I wanted you guys to choose which one I should get, you know, and you guys, some of you guys played, not everyone, but, but, you know, like I said, I would be happy, you know, with either one, so, it's fine. I don't know when it will come. Could be next week sometime. I'm not 100% sure. So, and I guess Best Buy here, I guess already has sent out my games. So, whatever. That should be coming probably next week sometime too. I don't think it would come this week due to the fact that it's, you know, so late and everything and stuff now. So, but yeah. I also had gotten some more containers here, or some tins. New and new. The rest of those are all the same and stuff. So I got 3 that are empty and the 2 that got shit in them. So, like I said, I thought I seen a cat run by here or something. I do see some cat prints, but it looked kind of like it was white. It's interesting. Oh well, whatever. I sure do love my light here, guys. Alright. It's been running, I think, steady for, well, let's see. So far it's been about 5 minutes. It took me about another probably 5 minutes to load the. No, you might as well say maybe 12 minutes she's been running. Pretty good. They said it'll run up to about an 8 hour. It'll run for about 8 hours or so, fully charged, you know. So, yeah. So I couldn't remember if I told you guys that or not. I don't think so. But I went and ordered those tools, Oh yeah, and let's see, I got the cutoff machine, 2 packs of disc, safety glasses. So that's 4 items. Yeah. So, but yeah. So freaking right. The tools should be coming. I'm kind of not too happy about it, but then I guess in a way it's alright. Savage Namor has been kind of telling me to go back to my dealer and order the winch off of him. I think he said that I should take my old one in and get it worked on again. And, some other crap like that and stuff. Well, it ain't worth it, man. She's not worth it anymore. She's too wore out. You don't realize how much, lifting of that snowplow, I do. I mean, I do a lot of fucking plowing. It's unbelievable. I shouldn't even be doing all this, but I do. And I gotta keep the snow away from the house, otherwise then it floods the fucking basement, all the shit. So, but surprisingly, last year, when I really couldn't move the snow away from the house, it didn't really flood, so I managed to keep it away from the house a little bit. So, but he thinks that I should call my dealer or have him order it. And then he said to me that if my dealer guy should say something to me like, "Why do you need a new winch?" Then that I should tell him that, well, he did a shitty job. Well, just 2 minutes earlier from when he posted that comment, my mom said the exact same damn thing. So it's unbelievable how you guys got that perfect, but yeah, like my mom was saying too, that if he should say something, I should say to him, well, you guys did such a shitty job the first time that it ain't even worth it. It's not worth it to repair. And Savage Namor thinks it's a gear problem. I don't think it's a gear problem. I think those gears were fine because I looked at them and they were fine. It's something else. That's when it broke. There was something that was broken inside. I don't know what it was. He said, but I don't remember. And he had fixed it apparently. But now it doesn't. For one, it doesn't hold the weight of my snowplow. It doesn't hold it. See, when you let off the trigger, the winch is supposed to lock up. Those brakes are supposed to come on. That's what's holding the cable, are those brakes. Well, either he forgot to put a brake in, or he didn't put the tension on them good enough, and the brakes ain't holding. And I think it's too that the winch kind of doesn't really lift now. So she's just really screwed. It ain't worth. Yeah, it would cost me maybe under $200 to have it fixed again. But see, the thing is, man, that it's just gonna keep breaking down. It's wore out now. I've had it for 4 seasons, and it's not working anymore. And Double Strike thinks I would have to take Big Red in to have it done. I don't have to. And he was talking something about wiring. I don't think I have to have Big Red rewired, because if I just get another 2,500 pounder, I should be able to use the original wiring. I mean, there shouldn't be no need to. So, I mean, yeah, it's an HD, but I think it's just because maybe the gears and stuff are a little bit, they're thicker. So, I don't think I need Big Red rewired. And the other thing is, too, is I can't haul Big Red anywhere because I don't have a trailer, so he would have to come and get it. So, but when Big Red didn't start, when I thought the starter had quit on him, he had come and gotten it. So I don't think he charged anything for it because, we're just so close. So, but, no, it ain't worth it for him to fix it, All he would have to do, I can get the mount, like if I need to get a new mount, I can get the mount on eBay. I might do that. I might order one probably in spring. I think I can make this mount work for a while yet, but I should have one on spare, you know, on backup. So I could replace the mount too, but I think I could get a couple more years out of that mount yet. So I might as well push the luck on that. It's not super wore out, so. But I can get the mount on eBay, and I can. All he would have to do is order me the winch, and that's it. And then I'll ask him how much he thinks it'll cost to have it shipped to his place, and then I'll come get it, you know, and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I think it'd be easier just to order it online, you know, but, you know, it should fit, you know, if I did order it on there, but yeah, I kind of do agree with Savage no More. If he should say something, you know, then I should just tell him, well, you did a shitty job, and it ain't worth it now. You know, make them look bad. You know, everyone thinks that, you know, that we shouldn't ruin someone's reputation for being a good mechanic or, you know, a good farmer or something, you know. In my book, if they do something shitty, I'm going to, you know, give them hell about it. I don't care about their fucking reputation. Northern Tool has, you know, they have a good reputation, you know, I mean, you know, fuck, everything I've bought has come off them, you know. Northern Tool is a very, 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 very good website. And I was telling Savage in the War, I'm thinking about buying a power washer, or a pressure washer thingy. And he managed to find me one for a wee bit cheaper. The one I was looking at was like $600. But then he found me one for about $400 and something odd dollars, so it was a little cheaper. But honestly, I don't really see the difference between the two. I think they're both the same gallons per minute, same PSI, 3,000 PSI. So I mean, it's the same brand too. So, but there was a even cheaper one, a Power Horse. But I don't care for Power Horse. I was actually thinking about buying a small tiller from them. It's just a really tiny guy. Because we needed like a row crop tiller too. And that thing got crappy reviews up the ass. It was unbelievable how bad that thing is. I ain't saying the power washers are bad, but you know, their tillers are. So, and I looked at the reviews on their power washer. It did get good, you know, good views. Or not good views, but good reviews. And stuff, you know. But no. I was telling him that my house was getting a little crappy looking. It kind of needed a power washing. I happened to watch his one video of him power washing his one lawnmower. I think it was his Bobcat stuff. So, but yeah. And I think Devil Australia wanted to know something about that Bobcat loader that drove by in the last video. And he wanted to know what kind of engine was in it. I don't really know. I know it's a diesel turbo, but I think it's I think it started with a K. I don't know, but I don't think it was an American-made engine. I don't think so. I think it was made from a different country, but they're just so damn good. You know, they're good engines. And then he tells me to trade in my tractor and get a skid steer. Well, how am I going to mow my lawn then? A skid steer is more useless than my mower. Yeah, I guess you can get mower attachments for them too, but skid steers tear up the, tear up the sod too much. Well, unless you get an all-wheel steer skid steer, but they're just too much bullshit. They're just not worth it. So, got to keep the tractor. So, but yeah. Figured I'd just let you guys know about the tools that I had ordered them and stuff and other stuff. So like I said, I don't know when they'll come, but they'll come. So yeah, I really don't plan on making too much for videos. It's getting too. It's actually -1 out right now. Terribly, 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 terribly fucking cold. So. And I think Savage no More was talking about the wood stove thing again. I think, I don't know, it was from the last video, but he was saying that one could heat the shop decent. He said it probably wouldn't get it, like really hot, but I think, yeah, it would keep the shop from freezing, really, Another thing I think that would help too is to get a door that's airtight. That's the main thing that would help too, and I think insulating the walls would be a good idea too. I think I would do the ceiling for sure, because the ceiling, I don't really do anything with the ceiling, so why not just, insulate it. I ain't going to use spray insulation. I just think I'm just going to get the stuff in a roll. I think that's really the only good way you're ever going to really keep the shop warm. Warm enough to actually live in it if you had to. Like he was telling me that if the power should ever go out, then, that wood stove that's here, well, you can cook on it too. That actually was a stove I was kind of looking at, but it just wasn't on, I don't think it was on Northern Tool though. No, it could have been. What the hell's that damn noise? Okay, so I do apologize for that. Mother just came out and decided to attempt to burn. I like that my camera's fogged over. Uh-oh. I had gone in for a little bit there to warm up, but I got some more free shit too, boys. Freaking nice. So I think I got enough containers and shit to last me for a while. Yeah, it looks like my camera got a little blurry, didn't it? Oh boy. So, I should start cooling off after quick anyway, because it's cold, alright? So, I don't really want to do too much editing to this video, but that's alright. Oh shit. So, carrying a pail like that, not a good idea. So let's see. No, you're not foggy. So, I got another container here now. I don't think I need any more containers. This is just, so I can throw bolts and shit in there. I think I got enough to last me for a lifetime now. So, and I was kind of cleaning out my my dresser, and I happened to find a old pair of scissors. She has, I guess, a little bit of rust on her or something. So we do have a pair of scissors. I don't really have a nail to hang this on, because I needed a pair of scissors out here, but I didn't have one, so I'll have to put a nail in, I guess, somewhere here. I thought I had some, but I guess not. I'm sure I can hang it on this guy. Yeah, I'll just hang, I guess, right there then. Frickin' right. So I didn't have to pay for scissors. Didn't have to pay for containers. Got plenty of damn containers. So, yeah, I kind of forgot what I was talking about, but I guess it'll come to me. But I think on payday too, I'm going to run to the hardware, and I'm going to pick me up probably a couple of cans of WD-40. I'm going to start stocking up on that shit too. I'm using that new can that I bought. As you guys know, it's not there anymore. And that one over there is the old one. That one's empty. So, I guess I could throw that in the recycle thingy. I guess. Instead of hoarding it. So, I'm going to get me a couple of the bigger cans. They have this size. And they have the really tiny guys. And then they got the really big monsters. So I'm going to get me a couple of maybe of the bigger ones. Depending on price. Well, this one I think was, doesn't say, of course. It wasn't that much anyway, but I'm using the new one now, up at the garage. The garage door spring up at the house started squeaking. Now that's because the spring rides along the whatever this thing's called, the track. You can't see it, I guess, from this one, but on the one up at the house, it rides on that, and of course then it grinds. squeaks. So I went and sprayed a little bit of WD-40 on top of her, and now that's stopping the squeaking. It's starting to snow again, but it's like -1 out, so I don't know where the hell the snow's coming from. And it's a clear night, so I don't know. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get me a couple cans of WD-40, 40, and then I'm gonna get a bottle if I can find it. Hoping to find maybe a bottle of that Air 2 oil. I don't think it probably really matters of what kind, because he didn't, Savage Mart didn't say, so I guess I'm just assuming anything, as long as it's Air 2 oil, I guess. I'm going to try to get me a bottle of that, if he has it in stock. If not, then I'll have to run to the other hardware store. I know that one sells a little bit for air tools and stuff, not much, but a few things here and there. I get most of my stuff, like nuts, and then WD-40, stuff like that. I get that at Hardware Hank. Because it's just every time I've gone there, he's always had it in stock. So, but if he doesn't have Air 2 oil, I'll have to go to the other hardware and get the stuff there then. Because I probably should stock up on it. One bottle would probably last me the whole summer. I don't know exactly how often you have to do it. I probably have to do it a couple of times, I suppose, when I'm working on the cultivator, because it's going to be awful hard on her. I still think I might bring that cultivator back in here for the summer. It looks like I'll have to sweep the floor out in spring. I didn't even get around to it this year, as you guys can probably tell. I got a shitload of leaves everywhere. Fat ass me didn't get out here quick. I could still do it now if I wanted to, because I don't think they're frozen. No, but I just don't feel like it. It's too fucking cold now, so I'll let them sit for this year and I'll clean them out. Clean it out in spring. So yeah, and I haven't grabbed any of these sandbags yet. I usually, put some on the back of Big Red. Well, that's just for when I get into the heavier crap. Is when I really, start putting on the weight. I don't need it right now because I'm not grinding really or anything. So, or I'm not pushing any really heavy stuff either. So whatever. And guys, I've seen something on Northern Tool. I don't know if I could find it again. It's got something to do with these hoses. And there's two things I noticed on there. There's one that has rubber wheels. So this has just got the plastic ones. It's only got 2 of them, right? The other one's got 4. And I think I might make that investment later on, because this goddamn thing's a pain in the goddamn ass to move around. And I think it'll hold up to about 100 feet of hose. I think I got about 100 on this one. And then there was the other thing that I seen for hoses that was actually a trailer. So I could just hook it onto the back of the tractor or Big Red or something and haul it around. I kind of wanted to buy the trailer, but I don't want somebody taking off of my hoses too. So even with the thing with the wheels, they could take off with it, So I kind of like the trailer thing better, because then I could just slap it on Big Red and just go with it, right? Or even the tractor or something. But I just don't really want that big clumsy motherfucker in here. And I guess if I didn't have the lawn boy in here, the mower, that's where I could park it. Because I really can't take up too much room, guys, because I gotta be able to, once my air tools ain't new anymore, I'll probably just leave them back here, even during the winter. I ain't gonna worry about them then. And I'm gonna want to buy a 20-ton hydraulic press too. I still want to get me one of those. I think I might just put it right where the shelf is. I might just take the shelf down, redo it, and then put it over there, and then put my 20-ton jack there, or press. Yes, I need a press. How are you going to build a trailer if you don't have a press? Another thing too, I was thinking of for the trailer, that new dump trailer project that I want to, try to finish someday. I kind of just want to, I might just want to put a new axle on it. I don't know if I want to even bother working on the old one. because I already have kind of like cut those U clamps. I already had cut through one of them, and that was when I had the handsaw. That other one, but it broke. So I got this one now, but it's gonna be a little too clumsy. So I think this summer I'm going to bring that trailer in here, and then I'll have that air tube cut off. Then I can just zip them off and be done with it, right? So, and it is now 10 o'clock. So, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is buy a new axle for it, and I'm going to jack it up. Because I got to remember, too, that if I'm going to build a trailer kind of like Bill T-Max's, now he's got his trailer jacked up so, his can dump. Well, first I was just thinking just leaving it, and then it would dump, but I don't think it would dump then. It wouldn't dump very far before, it would hit the ground. So I got to jack it up. And then I'm thinking maybe I'm going to take the front steering axle off, weld all that shit together, so it's just like a solid thing, and then just put like an A-frame hook on it, with a ball hitch or something on her. Because you don't need two axles. You don't need a steering axle and that. You can't have that because then it would be impossible to back in with. So I think I'm going to ditch the front axle and just have the rear. I know that most of their axles there's a few that are 2,000 pounders. Well, I know that the leaf springs are 2,000 pounds each, so 4,000 pounds it would hold. Which I don't think I'm ever going to hold 4,000 pounds. But you might as well go a little overkill on the thing too, right? So. But I just don't know what size axle to go with. I noticed too that if I wanted to put leaf springs on, now this trailer never had them. I don't think I ever had them, because this axle looks like it was just bolted in. Really super tight, of course. And then see, I want to go with leaf springs, and I want to put those block. Bill T-Max did it to his Jeep, I think. To make his trailer taller, so it's like higher off the ground, so then you got more clearance for dumping. I'm gonna have to, of course, do that too. I'm already thinking of this trailer project, and I know I ain't gonna get to working on it, but I guess if you guys get bored and you guys want to help me with this trailer project, you guys could find me. Well, I guess you wouldn't know what size axle to go with. So yeah, maybe you guys couldn't help me then, because you guys don't really know what size axle to get. So I'm probably still gonna cut the old one off, and then chuck it, just throw it off to the side, and then we'll just put on a new one, right? I still might finish the cultivator first, and then I might bring the son of a bitch in here, the trailer. Then I could sit in here for a couple of years, and we'll work on her. Try to get her. I think the main thing I would want to do. Get rid of the front steering axle, weld all that shit up, put a new rear axle on, and new rubber. And that's it for that for right now. Until we can get some channel iron and square tubing. I think I could get the square tubing at that dealer at the end of town. I think they sell metal. We got some deers with some antlers. So, I think I could do that. It'd be nice if I could order the stuff online. That would actually be kind of nice, because I don't like going and talking to people, honestly. I just kind of stay away from everybody if I possibly can, because a lot of people are dicks, and I don't want to talk to them, right? So, I guess you can't order the stuff online, so it kind of sucks, but you probably could. I don't want to find it at the junkyard either, because the junk, it'd just be too wore out at the junkyard. You just need new stuff, so. But yeah. I think we'll get the cultivator in here, and then we'll finish that, and then maybe after that we can get the trailer in here, and and then fuck that cocksucker over pretty good. Here comes more deers. Yeah, like some people were saying that on the trailer, a couple guys, I think one was Savage No More too, and there was just another guy. That thing that the brake pads were just locked up on her. I really don't know. It's just pretty wore out too, so I'm probably just going to rip the rear end off. Not even going to bother with it. I'll just slip in a new one, right? hopefully we can build it into what I want to use it for. If not, then we can just use it as a flatbed. It doesn't have to be hydraulic dump, you know. Well, I guess I could just turn it into a tool trailer too. If I can't turn it into a dump trailer, I don't even know if my X724 could even have enough hydraulic oil to move that big cylinder. So, I don't know, maybe well, I could always build it into a flatbed for now. And then when I get a bigger tractor, say like a 4720 or something like that, or even like my friend's big 986 there, you know, we'll just, if I get one of those kind of tractors, then we'll maybe put a hydraulic cylinder on her. I don't want to make that X724 struggle too much with this kind of work, since it is gas and, you know, another bullshit. I don't think she's got much for hydraulic oil in the tank, so maybe we'll just turn her into a flatbed for now. Or into a tool trailer. I don't really need tools. Nah, I could just do a flatbed for now. I could hold branches and shit on it. That'd be pretty sick. It would be nice because then we could have the Chevy pickup hauling branches, and then the big red could haul some branches, you know, double up the ante on the workloads for the trees. Oh, another thing too, guys. GoPro camera, chainsaw. Fucking right. We're gonna have some chainsaw vids pretty soon, boys. Well, in the spring. I didn't think of that. That's gonna be a killer freaking video right there. I've never had a GoPro, you know. And Double Strike says I'm a lucky son of a bitch for getting one. Well, if you really wanted one, man, you could save up the money. Like, I'm not saying that you have to do it, but I'm sure you would want one too. I think everyone should get one. I know NR After 6 has one. I don't think Savage No More has one, but he needs to get one. Someday, anyway. I guess, you know, whenever he can afford one, is when he can get one. And then Bill T-Max, I think he's got one or two of them. And then, of course, I'm going to get one, so. Frickin' right. It's going to be awesome. Chainsaw and a GoPro camera. Frickin' right. But I always wanted to do some chainsaw vids for you guys, because I know a lot of you newer subbers out there, like Savage No More, NR After 6, Double Strike, and a couple other guys, I think, too, that... I think there's a Ford guy. Ford something. You know, he's been kind of watching my videos every now and then. He says he kind of likes the long ones, the long videos, but... you guys haven't seen my other chainsaw vids, so I'm going to make some new ones, of course, this spring. Yeah, we are going to get the farm boss up and running this summer. I've got to get that damn thing running. Since I never used it this summer, you know. And plus I got that damn tree that's laying down, you know, and I want to chop her up and stuff. So, yeah, another thing is too, Savage No More. If I do go with a, you know, wood stove thing, I would have to get me a goddamn log splitter, because I am not chopping that fucking wood by hand. I got two of these axes here. This is an older one. The newer one's up at the house, and I think there's like one or two at the farm. So I'd have to invest in a damn log splitter. Jesus Christ. They're not cheap either, even just for like a 30-ton. That's as small as I go is a 30-ton. So, excuse me. I guess I could always make one. Bill T-Max made his. Well, he runs his office 2720. So I don't think my X724 would have enough power to really move that cylinder. So whatever. We'll just have to get a log splitter one of these days and stuff. So, but yeah, I do have plenty of wood. I have about 1 quart of wood stacked and ready to be. I think it could be burned now if it wanted to be, because it was cut down last season. So you probably could burn that stuff now if you wanted to. I was going to sell it to a guy, but he never called back. So I guess he's not too interested in it. So whatever. Keep the shit for myself and stuff. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to tell you guys that about the tools. I did order them and stuff. It's getting too damn cold here for me to make a video now. I'm getting cold. The camera's probably getting cold. There will be some more videos coming up, of course, on the tools and stuff when they do come. That's probably about it. I don't. Well, there might be a couple plowing vids too. I might do some gameplay of Beyond Two Souls someday. I don't really feel like doing it right now. I've been playing some GTA 4. I don't know why the fuck I'm playing that game all of a sudden, but I am. So whatever. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day and stuff. I will keep you guys updated on the tools and stuff and other crap. So, yeah. I guess have a good day, too. Thanks for watching and stuff. So, yeah. See you guys later.